What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday, and that means more Legend of Zelda, but this week a new Legend of Zelda. This week we are diving headfirst into Twilight Princess HD. We polished off the last of Wind Waker last week, and it's time for a new challenge. Get this Link out of here. We're not Link. All right, how can I fit Lizzie's name into one of these with my stupid UL? Let's see. How many characters does it give me? L-I-Z-Z. Oh, this is not going to be enough. No. Well, we can do it this way. There it is, Lizzie UL. So we've had Dan UL, Jake UL, Laura UL on the last one. We're gonna leave it as Epona because, of course, we are. Are we? Well, I don't know. You know what? We are gonna rename the horse Bimmy after my cat. Because she's wonderful, and we love her. Alright. There it is. Normal mode, please. Alright. So this game, and I think I touched on this a little bit last time at the end of Wind Waker, this game is a huge blind spot for me because it comes at a time when I was pretty much done with games for about a decade. In my late teens to my mid to late 20s, I pretty much was just on a pretty solid gaming blackout. I played some stuff a little here and there, but I definitely didn't do it on a regular basis. And so this comes in pretty much right at the tail end, or right at the beginning of that, right at the tail end of my gaming attention span as a teenager. Comes out towards the very end of the GameCube life cycle, very beginning of the Wii, and I just was checked out at that point. I was into other things, and so I missed it then. Never really did the Wii thing. By the time I didn't get a Wii U until I didn't get this Wii U until 2017 or 18, and so I did eventually pick this up. But it just wasn't high on my priority list at that point. I was still very much into Breath of the Wild, and I was I'll get to it when I get to it. And then I finally played a little bit of it, and the Wolf Link stuff just didn't really grab me, and I just got busy with other stuff and moved and yada yada yada, and just missed out on it. So I've played probably about the first 3 to 4 hours of this previously. But other than that, it's going to be a complete mystery. So it's very much going to be like Majora's Mask in that way. But, we don't have the overbearing behemoth, time mechanic just kind of looming over us. We'll have a, ability to kind of take our time with things, poke around, explore a little bit. What I know about this game, just from what I've gleaned, is that this is a kind of a spiritual successor to Ocarina, which obviously, me being me, is pretty exciting as a concept to think about, the next evolution of what Ocarina was. Very, very into that. But I have also heard that I know it's going to be probably one of the bigger games short of Breath of the Wild that we're going to do in this series. It's in terms of just hours, there's a lot of stuff in this game, and that it's very front-loaded. It's very, it's heavy on the tutorial stuff, before it really lets you cut loose and do what you want to do, which is a turn-off for a lot of people, and I totally get that. I definitely experienced a little bit of that when I dipped my toe into it before. So, with all that said, I'm still very excited to check this out. There were definitely things about it that I did like when I played it before, and I'm interested to kind of push through the areas that I got slowed down on. Whew, that haircut is bad. Holy shit, kid. Interested to just kind of push through the areas that I got hung up on previously, and hopefully be able to really get something out of this game, because it's much like Majora, it is this like looming presence for me in my Zelda experience. You know, like it's like this thing that I've always heard a lot about, and I'm sure I would probably enjoy under the right circumstances. And I just really want to, like, you know, I want to have that. I want to fill in as many of my Zelda gaps as possible. I think I mentioned before, I just got a 3DS recently, so I've gone through and beaten Link Between Worlds. I'm on the verge of beating Ocarina again in the 3D version. I have Majora as well, and I'm planning on diving into that again at some point. So I'm not like, I don't want to give up on Majora. So I don't know. Like I'm really enjoying myself with Zelda this year. Like, it's fitting, being that this is the 35th anniversary year of Zelda. Like, why shouldn't this be my year of Zelda? You know, I've even been thinking about going and trying to play Link to the Past, which is something I've never really had a chance to do. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hey. Hurry up and bring Bimmy with you. Well, if it's anything like Bimmy the cat, she's not going to be easy to get a hold of, because Bimmy is notoriously kind of a dick. Kind of a dick. Do I go this way? Where are you going without Bimmy? Well, okay, maybe she's over this way. So yeah, like I said, I played through the first like 3 or 4 hours of this. It's probably been a solid 2 years at least since that. Probably more than that. It's probably been closer to 3 since that happened. So this is definitely by no means fresh in my mind. But we will do what we can with it. And of course, much like with Wind Waker, we are playing the HD version on the Wii U. We got one more. This is our last game on the Wii U in this series. And there was much rejoicing. We'll be doing the Skyward Sword HD port, of course, on the Switch. And finishing up with Breath of the Wild. To Bimmy for you. Good luck with that. Trying to give that cat a bath is not fun. Hope you clipped her nails first. Can I just take... piece of grass? Alright. Horseback seems to be just a little clumsy. Like particularly with the directional stick. Like, it's just not and that could also just be my Wii U gamepad. It's just old. But it just seems a little bit off. Guess we'll go this way. So yeah, starting out today, of course, we're just going to be like getting started, you know, getting our feet wet with this. Of course, my priority is going to be trying to make progress each episode, but I am going to attempt to take my time a little bit more, explore things a little bit more, because unlike Wind Waker, I don't know the story beats and I don't know exactly where we are in the game at any given point. So I want to try to enjoy things a little bit more. Going to close down the ranch for the day. I do sort of remember something about a ranch this way. Game looks pretty good, you know, considering this came out in what, 2011, 2012, I don't know. No, 2013. I don't know. It's a few years old, is the point. So we're gonna start off with a herding thing. Okay, so I guess I need to run up to him and hit him. Or just run him in there. There we go. Okay. Come on. Come on. No, keep going. Ooh, I can see why this turned people off. This is how you start? Like this is a 10 15 hour in type of thing. Like this is not a first 5 minutes kind of thing. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life, game? No. Why? Why would you do that? I know this game is very highly regarded, like, among Zelda fans. Like, it's some people's favorite Zelda, like, period. So, you know, I'm certainly going into it with as open of a mind as possible. I think I will enjoy it, you know, more. I think I have a better chance of enjoying this than I did Majora, just because, you know, it's like I said, very much a spiritual successor to Ocarina, which is of course my sentimental favorite of all time. And it doesn't have the sort of looming presence of the time mechanic. So I feel like I stand a better chance just headed in to come away with a positive impression of this than I did with Majora, which I feel like was fighting an uphill battle that it was sort of an unfair disadvantage. All right, so we did that. So I guess horse tutorial here. That's jump the gate. I guess there's nothing to this, really. I mean, just make sure that I don't have to do that a couple times and then talk to him or something. If he doesn't say anything interesting, then we'll leave. Dude. Yeah, I know that. Alright, so literally I guess we're just practicing. It's just teaching us how to jump over a fence, which, again, if you've played Ocarina, you should know how to do that. But I guess not everybody has played Ocarina who's jumped in. Like, there's somebody out there that this was their first Zelda game, so I totally get that. I totally get that. Tell you one thing I don't like about this already is the text style on the like text boxes. The like weird drop shadow on all of the subtitles. Really not a huge fan of that. Why is it? Is this just a basement? Or I thought this was going to be the door. This is weird. But yeah, the weird like drop shadow glow thing with the yellow behind the subtitles is it's not my jam. It's not my jam. And they kind of, I think they kind of stuck with that in Skyward Sword. So we'll be dealing with that for a bit. But selling a slingshot at the store. Okay. So we need to get money to purchase a slingshot, I'm assuming. I vaguely remember this, but oof, this haircut is just... Alright, so something about a fishing rod and something about a slingshot. Okay. Let's go this way, I guess. What do we got here? Sarah's Sundries. There's the slingshot. How much is that? Oh, having a little drinky poo during the day, are we? Happen to see my little cat out there. Alright, so now we need to find a cat. Oof. Character models in this game are something else. Alright, so this, I guess, no, what are you doing? Sir, could you not, sir? This man just tried to drown himself? Like, what? Ugh. Let's go talk to you. Hey, there's a cat. Oof, a very polygonal cat. Oh god. Oh, I do sort of remember this. Oh, I remember this being a pain in the ass. Yeah, you like control a bird or some shit. Oh god, that was a little glitchy. Do I have to watch this cutscene every time? No, thank god. Thank god. Alright, Let's try and aim this a little bit more delicately. What? Oh, I see. We're trying to get past that. I don't fully understand what's happening, so we're going to come back to that. So clearly that's going to be a thing, but we're going to take our time. Oh, are you the fishing? God, no, we need a cradle too. They're just really stacking up the side questy bullshit to start us off, aren't they? Like, we need a slingshot, fishing rod, cradle, cat, like, just all sorts of shit. Oy, oy, oy. As if you can't already tell by that yawn, it's another late night for your boy. What's up here? Clearly in what, this is the 4th game in the series now. By the 4th 3D Zelda game, we still haven't quite figured out how to get up a ladder properly. I know we saw a cat. Like, we definitely saw the cat. Oh, there he is. Talk to the cat. Come here. Can we just, like, can we talk? God, you're just like my cat. Like, every time I need you to go somewhere, you're just not trying to do it. Just let me love you. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. No. Why can't I pick you up? Besides the fact that you're a cat. What if I throw a pumpkin at you? Does nothing. Let's go in here. We're not going to get a whole lot done on this episode. Like, we are going to, like I said, we're going to get our feet wet. Oh, there's a dog. Can I pet the dog? I can pick the dog up. Oh my god. That dog has a huge head and does not blink often. Put you back down. Alright, I'm guessing that's going to be our shield eventually. You're very cute. I wish I could take you with me. I can pick you up. Why can't I pick the cat up? Oh, there's the monkey with the cradle. Yeah. So yeah, that's the other thing. There's a surprising amount of monkeys in this game. Weird. Weird how that works. Was that Majora that they were also in? Definitely wasn't Ocarina, and I don't think it was Wind Waker either, so it must have been Majora. Alright, so I guess I can't control this at all. I just have to... So he can't make it through there. I wonder... No, put that down. Put that down. No! Put it down, asshole. There we go. Alright, let's try this from here. Come on. Let me skip you. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Give me the cradle. Okay. At least we won't have finished this episode with accomplishing absolutely nothing. Like, we'll have at least done this. Like, we can't just do this as a cutscene? Like, why do I have to actually follow you while you walk at the snail's pace? Like, I think even snails are lapping us at this point. There's little frogs over there. What is up with this walk? Looks like she like halfway shit her pants and is like trying to hold it in, like trying to make it. Alright, well we got a fishing rod. Oh, and I bet this allows us to get a fish to then... So we got a fish, and we can then, we can bait the cat. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Where's the fish? Or where's the cat? Cat's over here. See, I'm not entirely dumb, I'm just mostly dumb. How does this work? I like how they'll give you a fucking in-service on everything else, but not how to use the fishing rod. The one game made me learn how to use beans, but this, like, no in-service on the controls for the fishing rod. Just, it's like you're on your own, Chief. Come on, my dude. Bite it. Bite it. This sucks. This is terrible. Alright, that was a good one. That's like in between a group of them. One of you suckers has gotta take the bait. Or watch it be some bullshit where you have to actually get bait, like, and they just don't tell you that. I would not put it past them. I'm trying, cat. I am trying to get you a fish. They're just not, they're not biting. They are not picking up what I'm putting down. It would help if, like, I could actually see the fucking lure. Like, anything gonna happen. I don't think it should be this difficult to catch a fish. I really don't. I feel like we're putting undue amounts of emphasis on the learning curve of fishing. What the fuck? What is happening? I guess that didn't go all the way into the water. Like I'm expecting that if I do get a bite, it's gonna vibrate at me, but I don't know. And it won't let me adjust the camera at all. So I'm left to just guess. This is very, like, disconcerting. Like, this makes such a poor impression on the rest of the game. Like, that the first things you do out of the gate are herd goats and, like, aimlessly flail for fish. And this is your big, like, opening. Like, Ocarina, you have a sword within the first 10 minutes. And here, it's like I'm banging my head against the wall to get a polygonal fish to take my bait. Like, I'm willing to bet there's something that I'm missing. Like, some step. Some crucial element that I have overlooked. But as of right now, it just seems like I'm doomed to do this forever. Like, there's a little bit of camera movement, but it seems to be completely arbitrary. Like, there doesn't seem to be any way I can influence the camera. It just kind of moves when it feels like moving. I think I've pushed every button I can think of. There's like 3 different buttons to stop fishing. But not actually any buttons to, like, reel in your... Am I supposed to just have him follow me like this? Are you fucking kidding me? This is it? This is all it takes? I thought I had to actually, like, catch a fish. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's insanity. Go in your little door, man. He didn't follow me in, did he? Of course he didn't. Why would he? Why would he? That would make too much sense. Did he despawn and go back to where he was before? Of course he did. This game. What are you doing? What are you doing, game? Herding goats and fucking with a cat. Where are you at, dog? Follow me. Follow me. Go home. Go home to your mother. She misses you. Come here. Here we go. Here we go. Follow me. This is very emblematic of trying to get my cat, like, into... Go in your little door. Go. Why aren't you going in your door? Dude. Come here. Go in your little door. You have a door. Go. This is insane. This is so much work just to get a single cat through a door. And he runs away. Like, what? Oh my god, am I gonna have to consult a guide for a cat? This is nuts. Run to the... Okay. Toss into the water and you'll see some fish swimming around. Once the stick on the rod turns vertically and sinks in the water, pull on the fishing rod to reel in a fish. So you do have to have a fish. Ugh. This sucks. Like, who fucking thought? Who greenlit this shit? Who greenlit that, like, this was the way we're gonna start? This is the way that the game is gonna kick off. Like it says, when it goes vertical. Turns vertical and sinks in the water. What? I really did not think that fishing would be this integral to the first part of the game. Like, this is crazy. Like I said, there's like 4 different buttons that if you hit them will bring the reel back in, but not seemingly like grabbing onto a fish. Like, they'll just quit you out of the whole thing. Nothing. Like, it says when it goes vertical and sinks into the water, you will reel in a fish. Bullshit. The hell you will. I have been here for days, sir, and nothing has happened. This is insanity. And I come up with like nothing. What? Like, there are fish here. We can confirm. There are fish in this water. Ostensibly, with this fishing rod, I should be able to catch one of them. This should not be this hard. It really shouldn't. Like, this should not be the ordeal that it is. And now I'm just jumping into the water for no reason. Like, Okay. It's vertical. Ugh, what are you supposed to do with that, man? Like, I don't understand. I do not understand. This is insanity. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. I absolutely do not get it. Pull on the fishing rod to reel in a fish. That's what I'm doing. Like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like I'm doing what it tells me to do and nothing's happening. Like, it's vertical. It sinks. And I get nothing. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? This is not how I thought this first... Like, I did not expect, like, we're gonna get a ton of stuff done, but I also didn't think I would be spending, like, 10 plus minutes on a fucking fish. Like, this is crazy. Like, is there something I'm supposed to be doing? I would love to know. Okay. Thank God that didn't take more than one try. Holy hell. That was awful. That was legitimately awful. Like, if you're gonna have fishing in your game, don't put it in the first first hour. Like, fishing mini games are fine, don't get me wrong, but definitely do not do them as part of the intro. Because that sucked. That was terrible. Of course, the logo is covering up my rupee count. I got 28. We need 30. So let's go bust up some more. Oopsies. No, you're right. Good point. Don't waste food. I do need a 30th rupee though, so if you could you spot me? There we go. Alright, let's go chase that cat down. Whew, what a harrowing experience that was. Holy shit. There's the little bastard. Let me tell you, you got nothing on Spider Cat, Teo's Bodega. That's right, I brought it back. Alright, can I have a... Yeah, I know. Can I have a slingshot? Bee larva. Ah, fish bait. Alright, yes, I would like the slingshot. Alright, so that's gonna be... Oh, come on! Oh, touch screens. Just... Alright, so now are we going back to the kid? Or kids, plural? Let's go do that.
Hey.
Just delivered something to your room. Interesting that we get a slingshot before we get a sword. Aesthetically, this game is interesting. Very, I'm getting like Lord of the Rings vibes, which I'm sure will make Lauren very happy. Ah, the wooden sword. I do sort of vaguely remember this too. I want to say when I did this before, I got through like the first dungeon and then just never came back to it. Alright, let's talk to these kids. Target practice. Whoops. Oh boy, we're off to a terrible start. Whoops. All the face models are very off-putting. Like, they just look like oversized babies. It's very weird. Like, of all the tutorials in any Zelda game I've ever done, I feel like this one is the one that's the most insulting to my intelligence. Whoa, wow. 49 minutes. Like, we're almost 50 minutes in, and we just did the fucking sword tutorial. I'm not comfortable with the noises that these things make. We got us a monkey. Get out from behind the fence, dude. What's the story here, strange child? They went chasing after the monkey. We went this way. I feel like there's something about this that I'm forgetting. Right, there's a gate that I can't go through. I'm assuming there's some other horse shit that'll have to be done before we can go through that gate. I mean, I knew that going in. I wasn't expecting to take, 15 minutes to catch a goddamn fish, but I definitely knew going in that the chief complaint about this game, even amongst fans, is the kind of heavy on the tutorial nature of it. Like, it takes a long time to, like, really take the cuffs off and let you just run free. But even at that, like, it's a slow starter. Should chase after them on Bimmy. Okay. Where is Bimmy? Back this way, I think. Very slow start. Very slow start to this game. Oops. Sorry. There we go. Okay. The horseback riding is a little derpy. Like, it's a little not really my style. Yeah, I guess we do need her to jump over the gate. There we go. Alright, what do we got over here? Nothing. Cool. Alright. Keep going this way. Hold on. Why can't I just turn? Let's get down for just a second. There we go, get a lantern. And then I almost kind of feel like we should call it. Like, I feel terrible about that, but like, alright, let's move some things around a little bit here. Alright. I'm guessing we need to light some torches here. Big rock there. Closed off gate. Don't get anything from doing those. Yeah, gang, as much as I hate to say it, I mean, we're kind of running up against time here, and I just don't know how much more of this there will be before we get into the first dungeon area. So yeah, I think we'll have to call it here, and I'll go in this little building here, see what there is. I was really not expecting this to take so long just to get to really feel like we haven't done very much at all, but said this is going to be probably one of the beefier games in the series, just in terms of hours. Obviously, nothing's going to top Breath of the Wild, but like Breath of the Wild is just going to be a different experience altogether. Much more laid back, much less goal oriented. Yeah. All right. Well, this is weird, but we'll do a quick save. And save in there. Okay. Well, pretty weird, but overall, we at least caught a fish. Yay! I don't know. So yeah, kind of an inauspicious start to this this part of the series here, but we've at least started down the path of Twilight Princess. So thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe to All the Bullshit up top if you haven't already. Check out some of the other stuff on the channel. Jake on Mondays, Jake and Lizzie on Wednesdays, Lizzie on Thursdays and or Fridays at this point, and Lauren whenever she feels like it. And we will catch you next time for more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Thanks, gang. Have a good week.